Hi there, my name is Johnny Richards and we're looking into the weird and paranormal world of what is real and what is not. Here we hope to shine a light on what are ghosts. Are they real? This is what our findings are. So, do you believe in ghosts?
I believe in spirits, yeah.
If not then, what do you think people who claim to seen them have been experiencing?
Hallucinations, vivid imaginations.
What do I think they would say? I think that they've experienced other realities.
Probably not actually a visual, thing, but more of a presence, like something they can, feel. Like it's kind of difficult to explain.
Have you ever seen one or had an experience?
Not really. Maybe in my dreams, but not like, when I'm awake.
Well, I think that they would come under the heading of remind us that there is more than this one reality. So there have been experiences for me when people who've been close to me have died. The sense that they were still there. Yeah.
So you had no experience at all?
No, not a single one.
What do you think happens when we die then?
You're just dead.
That's the big question. I'm exploring that myself at the moment. To the conclusion that I've come to after decades of searching, so starting by being part of an organised religion as a child, then moving through various forms of academic study, including psychoanalysis, and where I'm at the moment is shamanism, and I think that shamanism for myself as a spiritual woman is the best way.
Oh, that's brilliant. Just one last question. Would you do a Ouija board?
No.
Never?
No.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Ouija board used to be a game, a household game. It was only since I think it was the Poltergeist that it actually became connected with ghosts, because it used to be a game by the Parker Brothers, the same as Monopoly.
I have done the Ouija board, but no, I don't have to do that, because when I talk to spirit, they actually talk to me. I don't need these cards to do that.
I'm impressed to see how many people are interested within if ghosts are real or if they have come in contact with something that cannot be explained. This is why I'm really excited about who I'm about to meet and get a better explanation about why people may or may not be seeing these things or ghosts. Hi there, my name's Johnny Richards, and what is your name?
Eliza.
And what is Wicca exactly?
Wicca is sometimes called the craft or the craft of the wise. It's like an earth-based religion. Some people think of it as pagan or neo-pagan.
What do you believe in what happens when we die?
We believe in the Summerland, which is where souls go after death. They review their life, they meet up with lost friends and families, and they get the chance to go back and live another life.
What do you think about people experiencing paranormal, i.e. ghosts and spirits?
I'm a strong believer that loved ones and families can come back. They can try and contact us. But my partner, James, he practices in spiritual guidance.
What about demons?
I don't believe in demons. Satanism, that's more the devil and demons, in my opinion. It's made up from Christianity.
Could you show us how to contact a spirit?
Yeah, sure.
After talking to Eliza, I couldn't help to think that I could do my own paranormal activity, but in my own way. I'm going to attempt to do few tasks given to me and see if I can find my own haunted experience. Hey there, the medium or Wiccan, Eliza, left earlier, and basically I thought, what can I do to bring the paranormal to me? Personally, I don't believe in it, but obviously so many people do, so I've been given a few tasks. Literally, I don't know what's going on, just given a piece of paper and said to do it in front of a mirror, so here we go. Turn off the lights. The legend of Bloody Mary claims to be an evil woman can be summoned by chanting Bloody Mary into a mirror in a darkened room after a given amount of chants. There are many different versions of who Mary is, but the most popular versions say that she was a widow that murdered her own children, which made her go mad with grief. Bloody Mary is a popular game of courage to play, and though you may have tried it, I'm sure it did not work. This is because your methods are wrong. The most well-known way to summon Mary is by looking in the mirror and saying her name 3 times. This method is completely inaccurate. There are several versions of how to summon Mary, and tonight you will test a few. Turn the page for your tasks. Task 1. Light your candle. Don't have a candle. Great. It is said that a flicker of the flame draws her in. Now stare into the mirror and say Bloody Mary 13 times. Task 2. Light your candle. I haven't got a candle. Look into the mirror and say, Bloody Mary, I killed your son. Bloody Mary, I killed your son. Task 3. Say, I believe in Mary Worth. If Mary appears behind you, do not turn round. You can only look at her through the mirror. Control your fear or she will pull you into the mirror. I believe in Mary Worth. Guess it was nothing then. After my own experiences going bust, I'm not giving hope in there being something else other than ourselves out there. Angie, a middle-aged childcare worker in Stansted Adams. She claims to have her own paranormal experiences and even tried means of getting rid of it.
Can you tell us about your experiences?
We had some sort of noise going on in the house to start with, banging on the doors, that was the start. And we thought it was the front door, when obviously it wasn't until I was sitting where you are that I realised it was the door there that was being knocked. And then after that I sort of was talking about it and I didn't ignore it. I think that's what made it worse, because I didn't ignore it. I started joking about it, saying it was a ghost. That I started hearing the rain up and down the stairs, which started to scare me a little bit then. And then there was one night there was a lot of shuffling outside my bedroom door, and this went on all night. And that was probably when I realised then that whatever it was probably wasn't very nice.
How did you get rid of it in the end?
I spoke to my friend who was a medium, who confirmed that it wasn't very nice. And I got to the point where she told me to speak to a few churches because it wasn't going. You know, basically just to ignore it.
which I did, and to change the house, how it lays out, because they said that they probably don't view it how I do. It's probably, if it's been here before me, it's seeing it how it used to be. So I sort of put live plants up where it used to be. A lot was on the landing and the stairs were from that door upwards. So I just changed that area and then ignored it, and it seemed to go.
Do you know what happened about number 12 in here?
Yeah, well, I know there was a Ouija board done years ago by the person that used to live here with the person that used to live on the end house, number 12. And I know obviously they had to have their house exercised as well, for their son seeing something nasty in their house. It was his room, it used to do stuff in his room. I think Abby may have known about that as well.
Yeah, did you ever think about moving?
I think if it hadn't have gone, I probably would have thought about that, yeah. I don't think I wouldn't have been able to live with that doing what it was doing, because obviously the more I talked about it in the house and the more I did stuff and joked about it, the worse things got. So, but I mean, they kept telling me it couldn't harm me, but it's not nice. And it got to the point where one of the kids sort of picked up on that, and they heard the knocking all the time.
After talking with Eliza, she towards at the end of the discussion was very open about Christians towards our own beliefs. Now for me this is hard talking to a reverend, being a Christian myself, about beliefs that aren't our own, but I need to know where the church sits in within all this. Thank you for your time. We are exploring what is real and what's not real of the paranormal, i.e. ghosts and loved ones coming back in contact with us. What is the Baptist Church view on when we die?
I think we would say that it depends whether we believe in God or not, and whether we have a real relationship with God or not. And when we're talking about the paranormal, I presume we're talking about the ghosts in the spiritual realm. And we would say we either went to heaven or we went to hell, and that's due to our own free will and the decisions that we make. We don't hold any belief that anyone would be held in any place other than those two.
Would you say religion is heavily influencing on the idea of there being demons and evil spirits at work?
I think there's different parts of the Christian church, and I think that different elements place different emphasis on different parts of the spiritual realm. And there are elements in the Christian church that do place quite a lot of the negative things in this world on demons and evil spirits. And I do believe that people can have demons and evil spirits in them, and I do believe that Jesus has the power to overcome them.
Thank you. What about loved ones? Do you think we could come in contact with loved ones?
I would hate to undermine what anybody thought was real. My personal opinion on that is it's extremely unlikely.
After my talk with Alison, it just opens more questions. Why is it that we all go to either heaven or hell, but fallen angels can still haunt us? So are all these paranormal experiences demons, or are they spirits talking to us through the grave? I personally am still on the fence if this is really real or not, but there's no denying that people have come into contact with something that just cannot be explained. Have we been looking in the wrong place at the time? I believe that what people experience from any background is personal to them. However they might see it, there is something that the paranormal